Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into our Salesforce Channel End User 101 training. This session is designed to equip you with the essential knowledge and insights about Salesforce channels and how they can boost your team productivity. We'll cover everything from the basics to practical tips, ensuring that you have all the tools you need to leverage these channels effectively. Let's get started. Let me share a bit about myself. My name is Kylie Boswell, and I'm a Senior Success Manager here at Slack. In my role, I focus on supporting teams in maximizing their value with both Slack and Salesforce. I've seen firsthand how Salesforce channels have transformed the way my team works, and I'm thrilled to share insights on how you can leverage this innovative type of Slack channel to achieve better results. Let's dive in. Today, we'll cover 4 main points. First, we'll start with exploring what Salesforce channels are and how they can benefit your team. Next, I'll guide you through the Salesforce channel interface, highlighting key features that enhance productivity. Then we'll dive into some practical use cases to show how you can apply these features to accelerate your team productivity. And finally, we'll go through some best practices and answer frequently asked questions. By the end of this session, you'll have actionable steps to use Salesforce channels effectively. Let's get started. Let's kick things off by exploring what Salesforce channels are and how they can benefit your team. Teams are struggling to stay aligned because their conversations and customer data are scattered across different tools. Misaligned teams lead to missed opportunities, inefficiency, and frustrated customers. But that's where Salesforce channels come in to solve this disconnect. Salesforce channels are a new type of Slack channel that connect your customer data directly to the conversations your team is having in Slack. This means your team gets a complete view of the customer right in your flow of work. And it's more than just integrating Slack and Salesforce. These channels map directly to Salesforce records. This helps your team align around all company knowledge, enabling them to make smarter decisions more quickly. By combining structured data from Salesforce with unstructured conversations in Slack, your team can achieve better results across the board. So closing deals, converting customers, and resolving cases all happens faster. With Salesforce channels, your team's collaboration is directly tied to CRM data, making it easier to serve customers better. These channels can be built from any Salesforce object, including custom ones, and serve as a single space for teams to share knowledge and take action. Everyone stays aligned around the customer with access to the full story so they can act on it. With everyone on the same page, they can make smarter decisions. And with AI insights pulling from both structured customer data and unstructured conversational data, your team can make those decisions faster. Each Salesforce channel automatically generates a layer of knowledge that AI features like Slack AI or Agentforce can tap into, unlocking deeper, actionable insights for your team. Finally, permissions are inherited from Salesforce, ensuring data security. People only see and edit the data they're allowed to. Now that we've covered what Salesforce channels are, let's take a hands-on look at the Salesforce channel interface within Slack. This walkthrough will guide you through the key features and functionalities to help you understand how to navigate the interface effectively. Let's jump in. Today, we're diving into Salesforce channels, but I also want to chat about 2 other Slack features that really team up with them to boost your team's productivity. And those are Slack Sales Elevate and Slack AI. First off, let's do a quick terminology recap to get everyone on the same page and see how everything fits together in Slack. First is Sales Elevate. This is your go-to tool that brings Sales Cloud right into Slack, letting sales teams manage their book of business directly from the Slack app. With Sales Cloud data at your fingertips, you can monitor on your sales performance in real time, easily view and update your CRM on the go, and get instant deal alerts to stay in the loop on account changes. Next are Salesforce channels. As we mentioned earlier, these are the dedicated Slack channels that connect your team conversations with Salesforce records, like accounts and opportunities. They're perfect for keeping everyone aligned around your customers, grounding those chats in real Salesforce data. And last, but definitely not least, we have Slack AI. This handy conversational AI talks to your CRM, making it super easy to search for info, surface data, and collaborate right within Slack. No more digging through endless chat histories, searching for answers. Slack AI brings the insights to you, helping your team get things done faster. So while Salesforce channels can work on their own, they really shine when combined with Slack Sales Elevate and Slack AI. Together, these features create a powerful formula that enables your team to perform at their best. Your access to these features will depend on whether your company has purchased the necessary licenses. Each of these Slack features, Sales Elevate, Salesforce channels, and Slack AI, requires its own separate license. In addition to your regular Slack subscription, to use Sales Elevate, you'll need a specific Slack Sales Elevate license. Once you have a Sales Elevate license, you automatically get access to Salesforce channels. Salesforce channels are available today for Slack Elevate customers only. Finally, if you need Slack AI, that requires a separate license as well. Now, let's talk about how you know if these features are available to you. If your company has purchased Sales Elevate, Salesforce channels, or Slack AI, and your admin has set up everything, you'll see new components appear in your Slack interface. Let me show you what that looks like. For Sales Elevate, you'll know if you have it if you see a rocket icon on the left sidebar of Slack, which gives you access to the sales dashboard. If your company has purchased Sales Elevate, but the sales dashboard isn't visible, it likely means the setup is incomplete. In that case, you'll want to reach out to your admin and ask them to finish the setup, following the steps in the admin setup guide, which you can download via the link below this video. For Salesforce channels, you'll find the option to create channel when viewing any Salesforce record in Slack. If the Salesforce channel is already created, you'll have the option to view it. If you can't create or view Salesforce channels in Slack, please check with your admin to ensure the setup is complete. They can refer to the admin setup guide that's available for download. And for Slack AI, when you open a channel, you should see a sparkle icon in the top right corner that lets you summarize the channel. If your company has purchased Slack AI, but you're unable to access it, please reach out to your admin. They can verify whether your feature has been enabled for your organization or not. If you have any questions about access, you can always check with your Slack admin to make sure everything's set up properly. And if you need help, just head over to slack.com/help and log a ticket with our support team, and we'll get back to you super quickly. To access everything covered in our Salesforce channel trainings, your Slack admin must complete the setup for both Sales Elevate and Salesforce channels. This process is outlined in the admin setup guide. Ask your admin to complete the setup if they haven't already, and they can download the setup guide again at the link below. No need to take notes. This deck will also be available for download below the video. Once setup is complete, you'll be able to create a Salesforce channel in Slack. Creating a Salesforce channel is simple. Go to your sales dashboard in Slack. In the sidebar, select Salesforce lists. Find the record you need and click the Create Salesforce channel icon next to it. It looks like a hashtag. If the record has a parent record and the parent record already has a Salesforce channel, click Cancel to use the parent channel or select Continue to create a new one. Finally, decide how to set up your channel. Create a new channel to start fresh, or convert an existing channel to include historical context. If you're converting an existing channel, choose the channel to convert from the drop-down menu. Click Convert Channel to initiate the process. Click Convert Channel again to confirm your choice. And just like that, your Salesforce channel is created. Now, let's take a quick tour of the interface. We'll begin by navigating to the tab bar and clicking on the Home tab. This is where you'll find all your channels and direct messages. On the left sidebar, you'll see a section labeled Salesforce Channels. This is where all of your Salesforce channels are listed. The channel name in Slack will match the Salesforce object it was created from. For example, if you have an account called Acme Inc. in Salesforce and you created a Salesforce channel for it, you'll see Acme Inc. listed here. Checking on the channel name or clicking on the channel name opens the Messages tab. This is where you'll see team conversations and bring CRM data into the flow of work, along with automated notifications for important deal updates or proactive CRM alerts. Next to the Messages tab, you'll see the Account Details tab. This tab is built off of your Salesforce Slack page layout. The name of the tab will vary based on the object you build the Salesforce channel from. To learn more about configuring Slack layouts, you can check out the link on the slide. In the Account Details tab, you'll find quick action buttons that directly link into Salesforce. These actions are pulled from mobile and Lightning actions defined on your assigned page layout. Below the quick actions, you'll see the record details section. If a dedicated Slack record layout exists, it will display here. Otherwise, it will default to the page layout. At the bottom, you'll find the account team section, which only shows if there's an account team assigned in Salesforce. If an account team member is a Slack Sales Elevate user, but isn't yet in the channel, you'll see a button to invite them directly here. For users with Slack AI licenses, there will be an additional Summary tab. This tab provides a daily AI-generated summary of the Salesforce channel and any related Salesforce channels. If you don't have a Slack AI license, this tab won't appear for you. Next to the Summary tab, you'll find the Default List tab. This tab is based on the list that was selected during the initial configuration step. In this example, you see the tab is called Opportunities because the Opportunities list was chosen during the admin setup. Whenever a new Salesforce channel is created for a specific object, this tab will automatically populate based on the default list for that object. From this tab, end users can directly update CRM data all within Slack, and any changes will instantly sync back to Sales Cloud. From this default list tab, you can also quickly create a Salesforce channel by clicking on the hashtag icon located to the right of any record name. Finally, there's the Canvas tab. This tab is attached to the Salesforce channel and serves as a surface to capture important information such as account notes, key links, and other resources. You can easily add text, upload files, include links, and embed content, making it a great spot for quick access to everything your team needs in one place. All right, we've gone through all the key features of Salesforce channels that you need to know. To make things easy, we put together this recap slide for you. No need to worry about taking notes. You can download this entire deck using the link right below the video. Now, let's see it in action through a quick demo video.
Hey everyone, I'm Kylie, a customer success manager here at Slack, and I wanted to formally welcome you to Salesforce Channels. Today, I'm going to demo a brief walkthrough of what Salesforce Channels are, where they live within your Slack, and how to navigate the data inside of them. Let's get started. You may be asking yourself, what are Salesforce Channels? Well, Salesforce Channels leverage the power of Slack Elevate to take your Salesforce CRM data and populate Slack channels with any relevant account team information that you would need for customers. Let me show you an example and where your Salesforce channels live. As you can see, Salesforce Channels now has a dedicated sidebar section for you, and you can filter any relevant customers or opportunity channels here that you would need. Let's use DataNet as an example. Let's pretend I'm the account executive who owns DataNet, and I'm going to navigate what this Salesforce channel looks like. As you can see at a high level, it looks like a normal Slack channel. When I'm in my messages tab, it will have any relevant historical information, any messages sent, any integrations that are built in, etc. So if someone new is added to the account, they'll have all relevant access to the information. A little bit of a new look is if I pop over to account details, this is all relevant information that's pulled in from your Salesforce CRM. So who the account owner is, what industry they're in, any high-level customer information you may need, also the account team, and leveraging the power of Slack lists, I can now create quick, accessible links to things like contacts, who those people are, what their contact information is, all of my opportunities that exist within this customer, or for example, support cases if I need to rope in cross-functional teammates as well. Leveraging the power of Slack AI, I'm able to do quick summaries of specific opportunities or even the account as a whole. So for example, if I take a much needed vacation for an extended time, or I'm pulling in a new leader to the account, I can pop into the summary tab, get a quick screenshot or share the summary with someone for them to come up to speed very quickly. Going back to opportunities, let's use one of my 500K add-ons that I'm working on and really trying to close here quickly. I can look at all of my opportunities within Slack, and I can even change the stages of those opportunities, the amounts, and the close dates all within Slack. This will then push all of those updates to CRM to make sure that they're also capturing the record on your Salesforce CRM. Let's say this add-on for 511K is an opportunity that I need all hands on deck for to close. I need to pull in leaders and cross-functional people. I can create what we call an opportunity channel. And as you can see with this little hashtag here, one has already been created. I'm going to click into it to make sure that everyone who I need to pull in is swarming in this opportunity. As an example, it looks very similar to other Slack channels. I have all of my messages, any relevant PowerPoints or files, even details of where we are in the negotiation stage, any relevant next steps, etc., and a summary tab as well. So if you find yourself needing to swarm on a certain opportunity, pull in different people, really get everyone helping to close a deal, this is a great way to pull people in and capture all relevant data. And then when this opportunity is hopefully closed successfully, we can do a look back of what worked, what didn't work, do an analysis, and be able to share with other people as well. Hopping back over to DataNet's main Salesforce channel, I can also show you how I've used the power of Slack Canvas to inform my internal deal review process by building in background information, my account team, my org chart, any POVs of leadership, any SEC filings, my close plan and who is going to be doing what, opportunity overviews, in any historical meeting agendas, solution reviews, or roadmap discussions that have happened. And the great thing about this is it all can live within one central place, easy to access for anyone at your company who needs to be a part of closing deals at DataNet. I've also leveraged Slack lists again to have a project tracker going on, which is a great way to manage who's doing what within the account, especially as a salesperson who's leading what actions are happening, assigning due dates, and making sure that everyone is staying on top of everything that needs to happen to get deals done within DataNet. And lastly, I can build any relevant workflows like adding to my close plan or adding account briefings to my already current canvas, etc. In conclusion, Salesforce Channels takes the context switching between Slack and CRM out of your day-to-day, making it easier and faster to close deals and provide the customer support that you need. I hope you enjoyed this quick overview of Salesforce Channels and can't wait for you to try it yourself. Thanks so much.
Let's explore some use cases for account channels. When discussions and data are scattered across emails, texts, and CRM systems, it's hard to create a unified customer strategy across stakeholders, regions, and business units, leading to missed opportunities. Salesforce Account Channels provides a single place for the entire account team to share customer context, feedback, and trends to help them strategize together. Leaders can quickly access executive summaries in the Canvas or use Slack AI to get an overview, then dive deeper with just one click. These channels unify teams, remove data silos, scale team knowledge across regions, improve leadership visibility, maintain rich customer history, and accelerate onboarding with AI-powered insights. Salesforce channels bring account data and account conversations together, along with all of the apps, automation, canvases, lists, and files related to an account. This way, every cross-functional partner that supports a customer has one official place to connect with the right people and resources, stay up to speed on all the customer activity, and find opportunities across functions to expand the customer relationship. One key use case for account channels is accelerating rep onboarding and transitions. Typically, when accounts are handed off, it's like starting from scratch because important details are scattered in different places. With account channels, teams have one official place to discuss customers, share files, and make decisions. This creates a searchable log of all key conversations and decisions for future reference. AI summaries also help reps quickly get up to speed, but not just on the conversations in the channel, but also on related opportunities and records, so new team members can hit the ground running. Now, let's explore some use cases for opportunity channels. As deals becomes more complex, reps need to collaborate closely across functions to develop winning strategies. When stakeholders and data are siloed, deals can slip through the cracks. Opportunity channels align the entire deal team by providing a dedicated space for deal discussions where they can access real-time customer data, stay up to speed with Elevate deal notifications, and quickly involve leaders to swarm at-risk deals. The opportunity channels simplify managing complex deals by centralizing CRM-connected discussions, allowing teams to onboard cross-functional partners quickly, manage CRM actions in Slack, and streamline post-sale handoffs, reducing the risk of customer frustration and attrition. A deal room is where stakeholders align on strategy throughout the deal cycle. Traditional solutions rely on complex integrations to connect customer data with team collaboration, but don't fully unify conversations with that data, requiring people to switch platforms to move work forward. In Salesforce channels, conversations and customer data are natively unified. With built-in tools like canvases, clips, and huddles, teams can stay aligned in one place. Automations, whether built as CRM quick actions in Salesforce or workflows in Slack, are integrated directly into the team's discussion space. This makes it easy to transition from strategies discussions to actions, such as filing a deal support request or involving a cross-functional partner like legal or finance. Meanwhile, AI summaries ensure that these partners can quickly get up to speed on the relevant context. One key use case for opportunity channels is streamlining post-sale handoffs. Siloed pre- and post-sale teams and mishandled handoffs can leave customers feeling misunderstood, oversold, and frustrated, increasing the risk of attrition. Salesforce channels provide new team members with easy access to historical context, including a log of all customer-related conversations and an overview of the customer and opportunity. Reps can store deal handoff notes and customer nuances in the Salesforce channel canvas, ensuring transparency and alignment with centralized resources. Additionally, AI summaries of channel conversations allow team members to quickly catch up on months of internal discussions and decisions. With those use cases in mind, let's move on to some of the best practices to help you maximize your team productivity with Salesforce channels, followed by answers to frequently asked questions. Before creating a Salesforce channel, consider these key questions. 1. Are there many stakeholders that need to stay aligned on this account or opportunity? 2. Is this a particularly complex or long deal? And 3. Is quick collaboration among cross-functional teams critical? If you answer yes to any of these, it's a strong sign that a Salesforce channel would be beneficial. This will help your team stay aligned and achieve better results with your customer data and your team conversations in one centralized place. Let's clarify when to use an account channel versus an opportunity channel. Account channels are best for top AOV customers and active prospects, providing an overview for the entire account landscape. Use them for things like coordinating the account team, discussing industry trends, sharing meeting notes and customer feedback, or celebrating successes. Opportunity channels, on the other hand, are designed for the most active and complex opportunities. They focus on strategizing to push deals forward, making them ideal for things like tracking deal progression, planning demos and competitive strategies, and organizing meetings. Understanding the distinct purposes of each channel type helps your team collaborate more effectively. Let's address some frequently asked questions about using Salesforce channels effectively. Number 1, can I customize my overview tab? No, end users can't change the overview tab layout. It's set by Salesforce admins. Number 2, how do I prioritize Salesforce channels? Organize channels by dragging and dropping them into custom sections. You can also use the list view in Slack Sales Elevate to filter and sort records by priority, accessing corresponding Salesforce channels from there. Number 3, how can I reduce noise in Salesforce channels? Mute channels to limit notifications, allowing you to engage when needed. If you have Slack AI, add Salesforce channels to your summary recap for key discussions. Number 4, can I turn an existing account channel into a Salesforce channel? Not yet, but this feature is on the way. We're developing a tool that will help you to convert existing channels into Salesforce channels by selecting a corresponding Salesforce record. This will bring all of that valuable customer data directly into your existing channels. Number 5, who can access a Salesforce channel? Access is tied to Salesforce permissions. If someone has a Slack Sales Elevate license and can view or edit a record in Salesforce, they can do the same in the Salesforce channel. Others without Salesforce access can still engage in the conversation, but will only see messages, files, and Canvas tabs, ensuring sensitive data stays protected. Thank you all for watching this video. To continue building on what you've learned here today, you can download the presentation at the link for the first step. Secondly, you can further explore Salesforce channel use cases at the second link. And third, if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to log a ticket at slack.com/help. Our team is always here to assist. Thanks again for tuning in. We hope this helps you get the most out of Salesforce channels in Slack.